Welcome, everybody, to Avient Specialty Inc.'s Facebook Live event.
Today we're talking to Jake Ojeda.
Good.
He's our sales manager for the Americas. And Jake, I know we have the most experienced sales group in the industry. Can you tell us a little bit how it's structured?
Sure. Yeah. So I'm responsible for the Americas, really North, Central, and South America. For North America, I have a sales manager, Jay DeMarco, who's been in the industry a long time. He's got 7 reps that cover the U.S. In Central America, we have Gustavo Figueroa, who was covering that region, who has since moved into another role within Avient, but still supporting specialty inks. And we're looking to backfill that position. And then in South America, I've got Miguel Alvarez, and he's got 3 sales reps that cover primarily Peru. And then Miguel kind of does all the other countries in South America. So we have a
That's
pretty good so we have pretty good coverage across the Americas. And to your point, I mean, everyone has quite a bit of experience in the inks industry.
So I was going over the list earlier today, and I was saying how when we merged the Rutland Group in with the Wilflex Group brands under Avient, um, we just kind of like filled in people where they they performed the best. And I was looking at it, and I see we have out of the 8 total in the U.S., 4 were former Rutland reps and 4 were former Wilflex reps. So I don't think that was it just happened that way. And then the same thing's happening with our tech reps also. So I was at the show this week, and we talked about a few. I had a lot of questions about a few products. One of them being specialty inks. I think not everybody's sure what's happened to the specialty inks. Can you describe,
Yeah, you
explain that?
see, I'm representing here Infinite Specialty Inks here, or our Avient Specialty Inks. And if you can imagine, all these specialties, right? You got glitters, shimmers, glow in the dark, these other specialty bases, brittle base and rock base and things like that. And, they all perform the same function and really give you the same aesthetic look, but all the formulas were a little different. So if you take all those, multiply it by the number of brands we had, it was just too complex. And honestly, the amount of glitter or shimmer someone uses, we just didn't have the scale, and we didn't have the volume to make every single one of those formulas. So we looked at our portfolio and really looked at performance and took the best formulas and consolidated it. So one, we had some synergies, right? We're making larger batches. That way we can carry some inventory, but we have the best performing product as well. It really helped us out a lot internally. But we were talking to a distributor just last week, and he commended us and said, "Hey, this is much simpler portfolio. Customers know what to buy. You don't have these different options, and it's a much easier sell, not just for us, but really for our distributor to say, if you want a glitter, here's your, I don't know how many we have, 5 glitters. Here's your options, right? And not, hey, by brand, by different product. So it's really much easier to select the product you need to do the job.
And also, in delivering to customers, it's you're going to get the product from your same distributor. And if they're carrying any of our brands, they now have the Avient Specialty Inks Special Effects brand. So you're not losing anything. Just remember when you go to reorder that it may not be under a specific brand, and it's going to be under the Avient Specialty Inks. So don't get confused. Also, probably the biggest talk in the at the Atlantic City show was low cure products, and we've had some low cure products out. I can talk a little bit about that.
Sure. Yeah, low cure is something that we've been working on really for the last few years. And our biggest hurdle was coming up with a product that we could really sell internationally, right? I talked about my region, but we also service customers in Europe, customers in Asia. And as you're aware, low cure is sensitive to temperature. So and also when you're doing business in these other regions, there's also compliance. So just like in the U.S., we have TSCA compliance. Europe has REACH. Asia has different compliance programs by country. So we had to come up with formulations that would be acceptable in all these regions. And really, that was where the complexity came in. But to your point, we already had some low cure products in our portfolio on the WillFlex side. And we're really looking now to expand it across all our brands. So Rutland, Union, and also some of the color systems. And we want to have a low cure portfolio for the customer to choose, right? Not everybody needs a low cure product, but if you need one, we want to make sure you have one. You have colors, and then the whites for whether it's a poly, a blend, or cotton, you have those options.
Yeah, it makes no sense just to have a white if you don't have colors to go on top of it. Otherwise, you're just curing at the high temperature anyway. And that was our goal all along. I think it's really, we have a lot of people asking for it, and we're trying to go into other bases to try to create a complete low cure line. So, I said, most people don't realize that it's been quite a few years, but close to 5 years since Rutland Group was acquired by Poly One Group, and it's since we have changed to Avient, and we made other acquisitions. Is you want to expound on that a little bit?
Our goal is to really provide the printer options.
Okay.
Right? If you want to, we've got great plastisol portfolio, excellent products, multiple brands. Somebody wants something that's more environmentally friendly, eco-conscious. We have water-based. We still have 2 brands. We had the Magna acquisition, but we also still offer the Aquarius brand in our Zodiac line. We have Libra silicone for those customers that need something a little bit different, has that nice hand feel. Also, can be cured at lower temperatures. So there's some advantages there on the silicone, and plus you have the stretch. And then we still offer Taurus, which is a PVC-free product that does meet some of the requirements for some of the brands. It's not a plastisol. It prints like a plastisol, but it's PVC-free, so you still meet that eco-conscious. And it's really up to the printer, right? What they want to do, what they're comfortable with, and also who are they printing for, and what they need. And that's really who's dictating what products they want on their garments, right? The large brands, the Nikes, the Under Armours, Adidas, all the big players out there.
Okay, well, thank you, Jake, for being on with us today. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Ray. I know you've been doing this for some time, and you're a celebrity now out in the industry, so I'm glad I got to be a part of this. Yeah, look forward to seeing more customers now. We're getting out and about and starting to attend more trade shows. I know you just went to one recently, so I'm excited about the rest of this year. I think it's going to be good. So
it'd be great to be back to a little bit of normal, won't it?
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much.
Thanks.
See you.
Bye.